Lots of big changes. Hello.
What?
Strange February.
Yes, you mean
Strange
weather-wise.
February. Yeah, we're having a
it's
weird one.
Like 50 degrees.
So we decided, you know what? We're gonna put the cows on pasture.
Did we decide that?
Did we not?
I think you decided.
I decided that. I've been working on this new design for our rotational grazing. We're gonna be doing a big fencing project here this year, and having some permanent fencing put up that we're gonna work off of and make our life easier to get the animals up in the field. And so to test out the design that I'd come up with, I built it out of temporary fencing.
Which is actually what the fencing company suggested, right? To put up your temporary first.
Well, no, they suggested put up cones and snap a chalk line or two, but I figured, you know what, it's 50 degrees out. I'll put up the temporary and let the cows graze.
Yeah.
And they're up here, there's a lot of green grass up here. We didn't cut this too low back in the summertime. This section here runs a little low.
Yes, Lena.
But a lot of the middle stuff there's a lot of green grass. There's still green forage. And Greg Judy says if it's green, it's better than hay.
You can tell they're getting their greens too. Their back ends are all messy now. Getting used to the grass.
Yeah. So they're up running around enjoying life on pasture. I'm not sure about the design. The design is like a big racetrack.
What do you say? Design it all 5 times?
4 times. I always say design it 4 times. And I've only really got 2 designs so far, ideas, and I just thought of a new one. Me and Kay were driving around today, and I just thought of a new one. So even though I went and built this one, me and my son spent a whole Saturday doing this.
It was a nice Saturday, though.
We'll let the cows use it for now, but I think I got a better idea. I'm gonna go redesign this.
Yeah, to include a little bit more of the surrounding, more woody areas.
We have a lot of woods here, and we want to take advantage of more possibilities, more places for animals to go, not necessarily cows, but animals that like woody browse.
All right, other stuff, other updates.
We had to...
Cow updates.
We would have had a whole video on this, but the audio didn't work. We had to grind some calf teeth.
Something we've never done before. We had to Dremel some calf teeth because they've really been cutting up the Luna's teeth especially, I think.
Oh yeah. Notice Luna's got a big old cut on one of her back teats there, so we're gonna put something on that right now. Keep an eye on it, and it might be time to file down some calf teeth. One of the problems with calf sharing is you got to deal with stuff like this when the calves are rough on their mamas, they can cut them. You want to watch that, make sure it doesn't get infected. You ready?
And I think because she's a really nice first-time mom and she's spoiling those babies.
Ladybug will kick them if they're getting rough.
That's why Luna had never cut Ladybug up. No. But these babies are really cutting up Luna. So my mom happened to have a Dremel, cordless too, battery operated, which is great.
Only the finest in cow dental work.
You could use sandpaper, you could use a nail file, but because she had that Dremel and so many people suggested using it, I borrowed it from her to use it.
It worked good.
Yeah, and I was the only one who ended up bleeding.
We look so colorful in our Homesteady clothes. I love these Homesteady hoodies. They're such nice colors.
They pop on these gray days.
When we were doing the work on the girls' teeth, it it's very clear when you watch us wrangling those cows. Those two calves, I should say. Okay, hold on. Let's restart this. When we were doing the dental work on our calves, Honeybee and Grasshopper, when you watch that tape, it becomes very clear that we are dealing with two very different animals.
I think when you try to restrain them, you realize that, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
I always call Honeybee a little tank.
Yeah.
She's built solid as a tank. Grasshopper's leggy, but
springy,
yeah.
She's Grasshopper.
She doesn't have the force behind her, though.
She's always, I mean, when I set up this fencing, the day I was out here with our son putting this fencing up, of course, Grasshopper was the first one to jump over the fence. Running around having fun, and she jumped right over, and then she was out and trying to figure out how to get back in.
So we've had a sneaking suspicion that we had two different AI straws in our AI guy's tank from two different companies.
When we first started breeding the cows, we were trying to breed with one different farm's straws, and then originally that was what, New Zealand genetics?
Yeah. Grass-fed New Zealand genetics, because I like Ladybug so much. I was excited to breed her back to that. And then for Luna, I didn't want to breed her to a standard size or even a mid-sized Jersey. I wanted mini Jersey semen, so that's what I got for her.
So the New Zealand genetics were for like a mid-sized Jersey cow.
Yeah.
And then with Luna being bred the first time, we were concerned about being able to pull the calf.
Size, yeah.
So we went for a full-on mini, and that was a different farm, different straws. We never got Ladybug bred with the first set of straws.
No, she didn't take, so I think it was the third try, we were breeding her, we had her synced. I said, use different semen, just do everything different.
See if it takes.
To see if it takes, and she took on that.
And so both in our minds, then that she took to the mini Jersey semen, Ladybug. Then when the AI tech came back to breed Luna, we were going with the mini Jersey semen, not the New Zealand genetics, which would make a taller, more like a mid-sized Jersey, which we like, but we were worried Luna wouldn't be able to birth a mid-sized Jersey.
So you can see where this is going.
If you remember our Luna birth video,
of the two.
Luna's birth, she had a huge calf.
So she's very leggy.
And we felt the need to help and pull that calf, Grasshopper, who's now my favorite because I brought her into this world.
Yeah, well, enjoy that.
So we've been constantly looking at these two calves thinking one of these things is not like the other.
Right, they should look more similar. They should have that mini build, and Grasshopper is just different.
Yeah, her attitude, her spunk level is off the charts. And so you watch them running around this pasture, and we have the sneaking suspicion that maybe they're not both
from the same sire.
Maybe the straws got switched, so we're going to do some more investigating into this. And in a future video, we'll update you. We got some genetic testing done. We're going to talk to some experts in the field of genetics and see what they think. We might have had a little swap, but not necessarily a bad thing, because not a bad thing at all. They're both great quality genetics. The only thing bad about it was that we had to help Luna pull the big calf out, which wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, it went okay.
So that went okay. So they got good teeth. They're out on pasture, and we're actually going to move them right now and let them go to the new strip of pasture today. Keep testing out this rotational grazing thing. Oh, let's move it first. It's easier to move them. there?
Yeah, that's fine.
As long as it looks tight. Alright, you get it all set and then I'll get it hot. I can tighten a little on this end.
I wouldn't do any tighter.
Okay. You good?
Yep.
Alright, let's call the cows up.
Come on.
Let me give you a little help. It's okay, girls. Let's come up and eat. It's some yummy food up here. She's okay. Come on, girls. Let's go.
Come on.
That one's coming out too. Got to do that one.
What?
Suspicious cows. Look at the littles. Come on, girls. Come on, grasshopper.
How'd you get so dirty?
She's always dirty. She's a mud layer. Go on, you two. Other thing that I find funny is these two are very similar. They hang together a lot.
Yeah, I know. Look at them.
You probably didn't see this video where Luna was bred. Click here to watch it. Tell us what you think. Did the straws get switched? Is grasshopper different genetics than honeybee?